we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
That's awesome. Hey guys, it's been a while. I have not been on this YouTube thing. I don't know, I want to say like 2 months now. When was the last time I recorded a video? Like 2 months ago, right?
No.
Not a month ago. Was it a month? The last one I did. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe a month ago. Maybe I'm like. It just feels like forever. It feels like forever, guys. I haven't done any editing. I haven't done any recording. Well, I've tried to do some recording, but life has just been very hectic, and this week was really rough for me and John. We ended up having to put down our 20-year-old fur baby. And yes, my cat was 20 years old. I got him when he was 3 days old. And I had him ever since. We grew up together, so. And John was a great dad for 7 years, and Sammy loved the shit out of him. Honestly, I feel like Sammy loved him a little bit more than he loved me. Even though John wants to argue that, but Sammy slept on his head every night. So, well, he fought him for the pillow every night, I should say. So we had to deal with that this week, and we have some other stuff going on, but that was like one of like the worst things I think we could have ever gone through. And we weren't gonna come to Florida. We were both ready to call it quits yesterday. We were gonna cancel the trip, and after putting down our fur baby, we came home. Mind you, I decided to go to my old job. I worked at a vet hospital, and I'm really grateful for it. All of like my work family there, because just everyone felt what we felt. Like everyone felt that loss, and you know, they grieved with us, and it was just, they were very comforting and loving and supportive, and I miss working with them every day. Like surprisingly, like when I'd be there, I'd be like, oh, I want to go home, and now I like actually miss everyone. And I do genuinely love them. They really became like family to me. So we did that. We went home. We were distraught at home, but we tried to like put up a brave face for our other 2 fur babies. And then we decided to just get out of the house, because I bought my mom a plant for her birthday, a monstera type of plant. And since we were possibly still debating on coming, that plant was going to end up dying. And either way, if I had kept it, had we stayed home, that plant needs to be under shade, so it was going to die eventually being outside in my house, and I can't bring it inside because it's toxic to my fur babies. So that's a hell no. So we dropped it off, and my mom was definitely able to lift our spirits and just motivate us to come out and finally have a vacation. Since when? Since when did we have a vacation? Our last vacation was Toronto, right? Just the 2 of us?
California.
Just the 2 of us? Wait, when?
Well, no, California wasn't just the 2 of us, but...
Right, that's what I'm saying, but like a vacation.
Oh.
Like B-A-E-cation.
Okay.
A vacation, you know? Since Toronto.
Yeah, that we went away, yeah.
So I was like, when?
Other than like, yeah, not vacation. Maybe go to New York together and stuff.
Babe, but that's not vacation if you live in the tri-state area. Everybody goes to New York, like.
No, I mean,
Well,
like,
that's
like
a
day,
weekend.
yeah.
No, but I mean a vacation.
Yeah, Toronto. I
Toronto.
mean, even though we drove there, but still.
Yo, do y'all hear the negativity coming out this man right now? While
I'm
he's
not
laid
being
up like
negative.
that? Oh my god.
I'm not being negative, I'm just saying. You said, oh, you know.
Alright, well, the last time we went on a vacation was in Toronto. And that was like, what year? 2016? 2018?
2018 or 2017, yeah.
Alright, 2017, 2018. It's 2021. Like, it's after, not after, it's still during COVID. Like, it's still out here, guys. But things are kind of starting to seem a little bit better. So, after that shit show of 2020, here we are. And we were going to cancel because we are distraught. But my mom really pushed us to come out. And honestly, I'm glad that we did. I think we needed this. I think we needed to just be somewhere else to take our mind off of things, to relax, to recuperate and refresh so that we can go back home just feeling brand new and better. As you can tell, I am exhausted. We have gotten barely any sleep. John definitely hasn't gotten any sleep. But if it wasn't for Cuban coffee, which I am now put on to, Starbucks, I'm sorry, you have nothing on Cuban coffee. I am sorry to all the people who love Starbucks out there. I am one of you. I love Starbucks, but Cuban coffee is where it's at. We had a Cuban coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning. John has had a total of 1 hour of sleep. Ask him if he's sleepy.
Not sleepy.
Yo, you're so awkward in front of the camera. Oh man, you're so cute. I love you.
I love you too, man.
Okay. So he's not sleepy. So that says a lot about Cuban coffee. I popped my Cuban food cherry. I've never had Cuban food. I've never been in Florida, guys. I've never been in Florida, but tickets were super duper cheap, and we said, why not? We are fully vaccinated and we'll be masked up and just live our lives and do this. We had this trip planned out before all of this happened. Much in advance before all of this turned out happening. We literally had to make this call 4 or 5 days ago, and we put them down yesterday. So it all happened relatively fast. But like I said, I'm happy we're here. We definitely needed a vacation, and I have yet to see some Florida man shit. Honestly, I have yet to feel any bad vibes. If anything, the TSA agent in New York was hella grumpy today, and somebody needed to get her a coffee and a muffin. It was mad early in the morning, and I could tell that she was hungry, and I in that way can sympathize. But damn, story time, guys. So she's like telling us to go in line, right? And mind you, TSA in New York right now, or this morning, was fucking nuts. Like, we were huddled together. There was no 6 feet apart. There was barely 6 inches apart. And she's telling us to try and like move, like to get our stuff, like to put our stuff in the bins. But there's no space. So we're like, I didn't know she was talking to me. And she was like, next, move up in line, move up in line, move up in line. And I feel bad because she had to repeat herself. Now that I'm saying it out loud, she had to repeat herself mad times. But like, I didn't know she was talking to me. And I didn't want to be near people even closer where I was already. Like, I was already too close for comfort. Like, I go out to restaurants here and there, but that was some other scenario that I have not been accustomed to in the last year and a half now. So it was very uncomfortable, but whatever. We went. And then like there was this girl that went after us. Oh no, first of all, the TSA agent was like, don't you see an empty spot? So then come on up. And I was like, oh, okay. Somebody's cranky today. Then this girl went behind us, like went after us. And I guess she had some stuff still in her bag that she hadn't taken out. I don't know what it was, but at that point, when everything was happening, it could have very well been a very expensive device, which she should have taken out, but she did it. So the TSA agent grabs the bin and slams it, like potentially breaking something in there, because the way she slammed that, everybody woke up. If anybody in there was sleepy, they woke the fuck up. Like that was like a whoa moment. And luckily she didn't have anything that seemed broken, but she's like, whose is it? Yo, she was mad. She was very mad. So Miss TSA agent, I hope that you had a better day. I hope that somebody got you a coffee and that you had breakfast and that you were able to go home and relax, because it sounds like you needed it. I hope you're doing good. So that was eventful this morning. But yeah, I haven't seen any Florida man stuff like what Connecticut or in Connecticut you hear of. Which is funny because I always used to tell John actually lived in Florida for 10 years. And I used to always be like, did you see some Florida man stuff? And he's like, no. Like, I had never heard of that. He didn't actually hear of any of that until he went up to the Northeast. So, I don't know. We be hearing about the Florida man, like, I don't know, wrestling a gator up there. And I'm sorry to Floridians, but this is like what we hear in the Northeast. I'm having a great time so far. I have felt nothing but love. Like the restaurant that we went to this morning, it was a Pop and Son owned Cuban restaurant, and it was amazing. The food was delicious. That was my first time like ever having that, and that was just bomb.com. And they were really nice. And then we went to we're on Pompano Beach in Fort Lauderdale, and so we went to the pier today, and it was just really nice and really welcoming, and like everybody was just like jamming to their music, and everybody's just having a really good time, and it's just so alive. Like, especially coming from the Northeast, I've never seen beaches like this beautiful. So that is just in its own like amazing to me. And then just to see how alive it is nice. So far we're having a good day. I'll keep you guys updated.
We don't need no